Hi, Cathy, Sabater, mortgage planner, and I've heard the feds have increased the fund rate by 0.75%, and it's the second time in a row, and more than likely they're going to increase it again. So why are they doing this? Well, they have to manage inflation and get it under control. And they do that by increasing the Fed fund rate. So how is this affecting us? Well, home buyers' purchase power is now being affected. Please take a look at your credit cards because they're increasing. Car loans, interest rates, student loans, those are directly affected with what's happening right now, along with the fact that we have inflation. I've noticed that gas has gone down, but it has not reflected the cost of goods to get here, and hopefully that'll get decreased as well. Okay, so let's talk about the Fed fund rate, and the interest rate. So red is the Fed fund rate, and as you can see, remember 2004 to 2008, Fed fund rate was high, right? Then we went to a recession, right? And then the Fed rose, right? Because that is what it did. And as you can see, the mortgage rate followed it. Okay, so here we are in 2020 and 2022, where the Fed fund rate was zero. We had the lowest interest rates ever, right? Hopefully we'll see them again, but it'll be interesting to see. Okay, so this is just a graph so that you can see how that's managed. Now, let's talk about inflation and recession. So the purpose of them increasing the Fed fund rate is to control inflation, which means now you have to slow the economy down, which means we're going to get into recession. The administration is saying, no, we're not in a recession because employment is doing well, right? But the definition of recession is 2 GDP, gross domestic product, 2 quarters negative, 2020 and 2022 now, right? Then we are in a recession. But they're stating that no, employment is doing well. We're not there yet. But at the end of the day, they still got to manage inflation. So they have this seesaw that they're working on to manage our economy. Okay. Now, I thought this was interesting because if you talk about employment and is doing really well, BLS, Bureau of Labor Statistics, they state people are not looking for a job compared, which I thought was kind of interesting to show you. So is we've been talking this year, right? We have all this, right? The market is, but at of homes for all the people in the cities and the okay. Seeing is from the list price. 1 year, everything was listed. It was usually so you got a house at the list prices. So what was normalization of what it is? What are buyers to prices go down? Because prices are going down, so I'm not going to have as much equity. What do? Well, I say, and the market is or it's up to you to make a buyer's market more homes, and hence to go down. Interest rates, people's now it's those mortgage. According to Zillow, the top 10 cities, they buyers: Chicago, Miami, Island, Detroit, Tampa, and Orlando. Sellers market is banned, but not enough homes still there. That San Francisco, Seattle, Dallas, Los Sacramento, Nashville, and Boston. Okay, now on top of the frenzy, rents are increasing dramatically. In that was one of the things people said, hey, consider paying somebody, right? Plan at home. We're here to help you eat. But as you can see, price and they are how to control, and also vacancy. Another place. At the end of the day is the inventory. Okay, so as a filter, 2020 we had an 2021 in 2022 unit sales still having, right? We're still in double last year, is right. That is right. So at the end, you say, hey, shifting, but home up unless you get it. But at the buyer's market, how the market is going, sales, sir. Okay, talk about mortgage bank mortgage. So here we are. By the number this cost you to get 4.5 a coupon. So as you can see, improvement in prices, certain threshold will to, right, because it's going to read, and then as you can see, it's still 0.86. The treasury is 2. Okay. Any questions, concerns? Give me a call. Definitely want you to talk to you soon.